Hey, what's up everyone? Adam here with brahwegotthis, and today I want to talk about Burnout. Have you ever been farming Arx Corneum for that pesky Medusa staff? Does the Spell Power Cure Restoration staff just seem to not exist on your server? Does grinding this over and over again just left you feeling, well, just burned out of ESO? If it does, don't worry, I've been there as well. I understand what it feels like to be burned out of a game or even things in life. But I've found ways in ESO to rekindle my passion for the game, and I have also found ways to make things fun again, time and time again. Let's talk about 7 ways you can prevent burnout for yourself in ESO. Real quick, I do want to give a massive thanks to all the patrons in the channel, all the Twitch subs, every one of y'all, but thank you to the patrons as well for going above and beyond. If you'd like to become a patron, check out the link below in the description. You get your name here in the beginning of the video on the credits, you get early access to videos, and it helps support the channel even further. I really do appreciate all of you. You can also come and watch me play live on twitch.tv/brahwegotthis. You can also join our helpful Discord and check out our website at brahwegotthis.com. All of that is in the description below. Now, as a full disclaimer, the point of this video isn't to shame you for playing other games. Believe me, I've got a section in here about that. Or for even wanting to quit ESO after major burnout. Believe me, I have been there. The point of this video is I want to help you explore some options in the game or even out of the game that you might not have thought of and try to rekindle that flame for ESO. So, the first way you can prevent burnout is to try other aspects of the game if you haven't yet. The first one is housing. I always talk about housing in my streams, in my videos, and much more. Every time I tour a house on stream, people in stream don't even realize the breadth and customization housing has in the Elder Scrolls Online. Housing is one of those things that you can sit there and spend 5 hours and not even realize that you did just 5 hours of nothing or just decorating. It's insane. The cool thing about housing is so much of the items are just able to be obtained and earned through the gameplay. I don't know if you know this, but every single zone in the game has an achievement furniture for its zone. You can find this furniture by finding the chair icon in major city hubs. These furnishings can be only bought if you've completed the achievements associated with it for gold, okay? These furnishings are usually themed to the zone that they are in. For example, look at some of these Dark Brotherhood furnishings that you can get compared to the Clockwork City furnishings that you can get from the achievement furnishers. These are very different. Not only do you have the achievement furnishings, you have furnishing plans that drop everywhere in the zone. These can give you blueprints and you can craft your own furnishings with materials. If you don't want to do that, you can just buy furnishings off guild traders. You can buy furnishings from master rip merchants, and you can buy furnishings on the weekend from the luxury vendor. This vendor is like Zur in Destiny, where they have like these exotic little furnishings that are really pricey in gold, but look really cool usually. In your house, you can place so many objects. You can place trophies from doing veteran dungeons and trials. You can place achievement items that you receive. You can place pets, mounts. You can put antiquities in your house. There's so much to do with it and so much customization. The houses span from just small apartments to massive estates. Housing really can be a nice breather when you are burning out from ESO. Number 2 goes along with housing, and that is fashion hunting. ESO's fashion system is very fun and rewarding. Almost all motifs and dyes can be earned from the gameplay, and dyes are tied to achievements. To find how to earn those dyes, all you've got to do is right click on the dye and go to the achievement, and it shows you what to do for that dye. Now, motifs can be earned by doing daily quests in expansion zones. You can also earn motifs from doing guild quests like Mages, Undaunted, and Fighters Guild. You can also earn motifs from DLC dungeons and trials. Motifs are how you choose or change your appearance for your character. Hunting for these motifs is a form of farming, and it brings a lot of fun. You can do these by doing tons of those daily quests on all of your different characters. They're not locked out. These span in every expansion or DLC zone, and you can farm DLC dungeons for very rare motif pages that look fantastic. Even completing trial achievements and dungeon achievements can get you personalities and skins. Personalities are kind of how your character will sit idly or stand idly, or the emotes that they use. Skins are just skins that go on your character. These are some of these really cool, glowy looking things that you see in the world that characters are running. These are incentives to farm other things in the game besides items. So if you're burned out from farming an item for so long, try farming for fashion. It really can reignite things. Number 3 may actually surprise a lot of you, but this one is something that helps me out a lot. This is making builds and content for the game on YouTube or Twitch. You may not know, but a big reason why I don't burn out as quick in ESO is because I'm a content creator for the game. Seriously, y'all, I feel burned out a lot in this game, but something about finding a creative way to make a video or finding a way to portray information to you all in a content form brings motivation to me. Creating content for this game has been one of the biggest ways I have just been able to have fun playing the game. Some of you may say, Adam, I really don't think I could do that, or I don't really have any desire to do that. This is what I want to say to anyone that, is thinking that. It's perfectly fine if you don't want to make your own builds, or if you don't want to make your own content. It's perfectly fine. But if you're afraid of doing content or making builds because, you're just afraid to try, or you don't think your content will reach anyone, I'm telling you right now, trying to branch outside of just following a build and trying your own thing is very rewarding and very fun. There's no penalty to doing that. You're just trying things out, right? And then when it comes to content, if you're just afraid to make content because you think no one will watch it, or maybe you think it won't be good, or you don't have the equipment is a different story. You have to somehow eventually acquire certain equipment to record, but there are a lot of free recording softwares out there that you can use, and it's not that hard to actually to edit that footage as well. But if you're just afraid to release your content because of not being good, listen to me. My first video content was terrible. I learned a lot from making videos, and you never know how your content will actually do if you don't try. So I know this tip is kind of surprising, and some of you may just brush it off, but seriously, consider making content. Consider doing something fun in the game like that. It really creates new ways to play the game. The fourth thing that you can do is try Antiquities. This is one of the most chill ways to play ESO. Grinding Antiquities isn't fun, but doing them as a relief or just as an occasional thing is actually quite fun. I don't even read the lore behind these, but digging up artifacts and finding new motifs or furnishings is a nice break from the game. And again, you can still grind, but it's just a little bit more laid back. The fifth thing that you can do is make other characters. I'm telling you all, ESO is alt friendly. This isn't World of Warcraft. Making new characters is easy and refreshing. I am an altaholic, okay? And I have 17 different characters. The reason I make characters is to try different ways to play the game. That's one of the main reasons that I do this. What this does is it keeps the game fresh for me. I get to try tanking on multiple classes. I get to try healing. I learn the differences between different DPS classes. And here's the thing, if I don't like it, I just delete it. And when I have another idea for a build, I just remake that character and figure another one out. It's one of the simplest ways to help you keep the game refreshing. Number 6, if you have been grinding over the same piece of content like arcs, take a break from grinding it. If you grind that day after day and you can't get the Medusa Inferno staff, you're gonna burn out of the game quicker, okay? I've seen people grind Sunspire Trial for False Gods equipment and quit the game after 2 months because they're just so tired of grinding for that piece of equipment that they can't get. Seriously, running the same content over and over again is a one-way ticket to burnout. Try something else. Go do one of the previous 5 things or find something else you can grind. The last one is not rushing to CP 160. This has been one of the biggest things I've seen for people burning out in the ESO. It's just a constant level grind. Believe me, I understand wanting to get to CP 160 because you want to do things with your friends, like in the end game. You want to do trials, you want to do certain dungeons. But here's my thing. There's no reason to grind so much when that content is never going away. ESO's endgame is never irrelevant because ESO has a horizontal progression system. It doesn't have a gear score like WoW, Destiny, or Final Fantasy. You never have to worry about content being obsolete because the gear item level was always CP 160. That's the max gear level. So what's the point of grinding so hard to a level when it's always going to be relevant in there? And also, by the time you get to that level, you may be into the next patch or update, and some of your class that you're going for or skills that you're going for may have been changed. So take your time, okay? If you want to do that though, it's all good, and I'm not judging you or anything like that. But I just know that I've seen people that do this, and it leads a lot of time to burnout in the game. This happens in any game. This isn't just ESO. So take your time. I'm telling you, it really will help. So if you've tried all of these things and it's still not working, then honestly, y'all, take a break from ESO. Don't get on the game, okay? I might get, bashed for saying that, but seriously, I play other games all the time, whether you know it or not. I play other MMOs sometimes because for me, I have to take a break. This gives me a new perspective on games that I'm playing. It allows me to have fun in other ways. I have played this game for 6 years. In my opinion, it's very difficult to play a game every day of your life and not get burned out. So take breaks. It's okay. Heck, maybe taking a break will give you more energy when you come back next time. But you don't have to just play one game, okay? So I hope that these 7 tips helped you with burnout. Okay, I know burnout is real, and I know some of you may just quit ESO forever. I know some of you may quit and come back. But if there's anything I can do to help you, I will try my best. I will keep making guides. I will keep trying to make veteran and beginner guides as well. But if you like this content, make sure to like, subscribe, heavy attack that bell icon to stay up to date on all the content in the channel. You can find any other resources down below. And again, y'all, I do really appreciate all the support you've given me in this channel. It's really, really helpful. So I can't thank you all enough. So thank you. But remember, y'all, just remember to have faith, be great, and I'll see you on ESO.